This is Renny, here to teach you how to make an interesting bohemian art project. We're dignified women, men, children, teenagers alike, and matured people.
Is there a PC way for me to say old person? Old people? There's none of those, but you know, PC. Could you? Yeah. Oh, okay, you get it. Okay.
Hi there, lucky viewer of this awkward video. Today, you will be learning how to make your very own altered book. This actually isn't the altar book. I have an example of how altar books should look. This is actually just a really lame book. See, you can't see anything because this is such a bad quality camera. Sorry, guys. So today, I'm going to teach you how to make an altar book. Cue altar book making sequence.
First, you'll need a hardcover book, no glossy pages because the paint will not stick very well. I think Golden's might give some away for free in the front, but they might not do that anymore. And remember, the more rough your pages are, the easier the glue will stick together and the less frustrating it'll be to glue all those pages together. Next, you'll need Elmer's glue and hot glue. Hot glue gun you're going to need for gluing pieces or pictures onto it. The Elmer's glue is to glue the pages together. You should use Elmer's glue mixed with water to make it more consistent for the paper. Next, you'll need scissors, obviously, to cut the paper, pictures, ribbons, whatever you want to use on your altered book. Next, you need your paintbrush to distribute the glue onto the pages. I also like to use a toothbrush to make a cool texture design with your paint, but you also need paintbrushes, obviously, to paint. Next, pens, markers, Sharpies, anything you want to use. It doesn't really matter. It's just more for sketching, coloring, all that good stuff. Get crazy with it. And now for the most important step, paint. I like to use watercolor, but you need watercolor paper for that. Acrylic is really good for anything, and a lot of people like to use oil, but I don't because it smudges very easily, so be careful if you use it. Try and avoid 3D things because they don't often fit in a book. I mean, come on, it's a book. Now it's time to get creative. You don't have to use the things that I said. You can choose whatever you want. Glitter, construction paper, pieces of paper, anything. It doesn't matter. It's your altered book, so go for it.
Now that you have your supplies, you're ready to make your altered book. Hooray, you guy. Yeah, the one watching this video. You are about to get crazy with your crafts. This is about what your product should look like. This is my beetle themed altered book because I'm kind of, as you can see back there, a Beatles addict. Here's the first step in your book. Your pages will look like this. There will only be about maybe 10 pages. You're gonna glue about 10 pages together. Depending on how big your book is, you want really thick pages so you can paint on them. Okay, so this is what it looks like before. You got weird little things. Okay, just ignore those doodles. This was a teen politics book. Like I said, use bad books. These are the pages. This is kind of how it'll look. Really thick pages. You see how it easily flips like that? You're going to paint on it. The next step will kind of look like this. You paint over the entire page. You can choose your color, or you can leave some of the text. Doesn't matter, you choose. This is about almost done. This was Eleanor Rigby. I never got to finish it. But it has a functioning door. It's going to probably have a priest or maybe Eleanor walking, but I think it's probably going to be the priest walking in and all that good stuff, and Eleanor over here. I never got to finish this. Another one to show that's not done is this one. This is kind of me experimenting, messing up, but this was a compact, and I turned it into an octopus for Octopus's Garden.
And his mouth opens. He's got hot glue legs with little suctions on them. And this page actually plays a song for you. I can't play this very well. Can you guess what song that was? It was Yellow Submarine. So you can add things like, this is kind of a really thick page, if you can't tell. It's about this thick, so that I can fit the music box inside of the book. This one's not finished. This is going to be Octopus's Garden and Yellow Submarine. This is my front cover. It's a little glossy because I have a book protector on it. You can make your own book protector. I don't have the supplies to do this kind of stuff anymore. Got them from my cool art teacher back in the day. Miss W, shout out. Okay, my first page is kind of an intro. It's inside of here is all the little places that they played, maybe their name, an album cover, and right here it's kind of introducing, I know it's backwards, God, I'm not stupid, introducing the entire book. This is kind of my bio page. I dressed up as a beetle right here. I know, it's really creepy. Apparently they're the Beatles right here, you know. And let's see, there's this page. It's a collage of their life, basically. This was my first fun page where I actually tried, please don't call me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Yes, cell phone, you broke my concentration. God! It's not even my cell phone, that's Samuel L. Jackson. I got Samuel L. Jackson in my room. Do you have Samuel L. Jackson in your room? No. Okay. So this part is for a song is dedicated to the earlier stuff, like, I know this is a cover, they didn't actually write it, but do you want to know a secret? Has little interesting things. This one actually broke. This piece was supposed to stand about right here, and when you open the book it would open with you, but it's kind of broken over time. I haven't made an altar book in a while. It has them speaking to each other in their ear. This piece moves. You hold it by the handle and you move it closer to their ear. And here's the words as they go right back into her mouth. But typically you're supposed to pull it into his ear, in through his ear, and it's done. This is a bag, like a postman bag, and it's full of letters, like a whole bunch of them, with little letters inside of the letters. And here's a letter written from somebody at home. Here's a war picture. There's a letter inside of here. Here's a rose for her love. It's just meant to be a war page, basically. Sometimes you don't have to make all crafty things. You can just paint. Do crazy paints, draw. This is Lucy in the sky, walrus. I'm the walrus. And Magical Mystery Tour. All combined into one psychedelic, trippy page. Oh! And this is Maxwell. Now this is one where I really experimented. These are all hot glue sculptures. Probably not the easiest thing to do, so I don't recommend it because it's such high temperature, so please don't do that at home. I've never gotten to say that. I feel kind of cool. Don't do that at home. But yes, don't be afraid to experiment, but be careful if you're going to experiment. Be careful. So when your book's all done, you can show off to your friends. The possibilities are endless. You don't have to do some crazy band theme. You can make a scrapbook. And that's it. That's my tutorial on how to make your own altered book.
If you have any questions about it, you can email me. rentired@gmail.com if you have any questions. And before we go, Happy New Year's to all of you. Tomorrow should be a crazy day, but you guys be careful. I don't want to see any kind of crazy accidents. Drive safely and have fun making your altered book, guys. You should post them at the Bohemia website when you are done with them. I would love to see your book. Bye, guys. Hi, viewer.